All right, with that said, let's settle down. Let's get this gentleman up here. Yes, you know, Mr. Backbone Imposter, and he had a great call last week. I really enjoyed last week, and I just can't wait to hear what he got to say this week. So, without any further ado, all the way from Dallas, cold Texas, Mr. Backbone himself decided, hey, listen, I got to do this and get out from under what I'm doing. And doing a fantastic job. Without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to none other than the great Mr. Sam Foster.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in on the call. Had a little technical difficulties earlier because we are in a snow situation here in Texas. So, when we get in that situation, people get frantic. People really get frantic because we're not used to it. So that's what we got going on, guys. The last couple of days last night was really, really tough. But I am on location like I promised. I am on location. I am physically on location. I'm at the stadium where tonight will be the college football semifinals. So we're doing the last game. I am here. I decided to come super early because I did not want to have the roads give me a stall. So I'm here early. I am on location, feet on the ground, guys. If you're taking notes, I know I got people from all over the country. I got people from Japan. I got people from Canada. I got you guys. But if you're taking notes, the title of the day's message is The Power of the Pivot. The power of the pivot. I got you. I got you. I got you. Why are you saying that? Because guys, the situation that you put yourself in, or it just so happens to come up, guys, you have to learn as an IBO, as an entrepreneur. You have to learn Jackie Black, Danny Payne, and Alberta, Canada. You have to learn the power of the pivot. Why? Because they always say, if life throws you lemons, make lemonade. They're not lying. They're not lying. But what do you mean by that, Sam? With all of this nasty weather going on, what would make me come out in this nasty weather? What I looked at it like this, guys, if there's a pulse in my body, I got to step outside of my comfort zone. Let me repeat that. If there's a pulse, guys, Kenny Hansen, if there's a pulse, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Which means, guys, had I not gotten up this morning and determined myself to get outside of my comfort zone, my warm, cozy bed, which I had everything insulated. I was in there snuggled up. I was I was balled up like a burrito. You hear me? I was snug as a bug in a rug. I was not coming out. But I thought about it, the power of the pivot. Now, I'm going to show you how the blessings fall when you get outside your comfort zone. I ended up deciding to catch a Uber, a Lyft, a ride share, guys. And upon catching that ride share, my ride share driver was this teacher, guys, this elementary teacher that's getting ready to retire in June. She's hanging it up after 30 years. Just to give you guys an insight, I asked her, what does she have planned? She said she's probably going to keep doing the Lyft drive. And she said, because, it's a side hustle, this, that, and the other. And I piqued her, guys. Not only did I get her name and her number, but she was so interested. I have a PBZ plan for tomorrow. Now, guys, you got to understand something. This is in snowy weather. Think about it. So at some point, you got to say to yourself, if you're determined to make a better life for yourself, how do you think everybody else is looking at life? In other words, guys, you're not the only one. Leila Lynch, you're not the only one. Adrian O'Neal, you're not the only one. Laura Hand, you're not the only one that's thinking about, I gotta do something different. Mr. Dwight, all the way in the great state of Alabama, Roll Tide, you're not the only one. Joshua Casey, you're not the only one. You're not. Sometimes your mind can trick you into thinking, I'm the only one feeling like this. Oh, it's not gonna work for me. Guys, I'm gonna give you a secret. I'm gonna give you a real big nugget today. Gloria Foster, I'm gonna give you a nugget. Sometimes, guys, you have to talk back. That's right, you gotta talk back. If your mind tricks you into thinking that you can't do this ACN opportunity, that you may be too old to do this, you may be too young, you don't have what it takes, you gotta learn to talk back. You gotta learn to talk back. Now, I don't know if you realize this or not, but you know how many times Mr. Thomas probably has had to talk back to himself? Now think about it. You gotta give yourself the opportunity to say, I'm bigger than where I'm at, and I want to go farther than where I'm sitting. Now, I had every excuse in the book, guys, not to come out here today. Every excuse. Now, let me give you guys a nugget. This game didn't start till 7 o'clock tonight. It's 11:18 on my time. Now, why are you here so early? Guys, the early bird gets the worm. Now, if I got out here early, I got time to sit down, to compress my thoughts, and everybody that walks in the door, I have the opportunity to pick them. Think about that. I have time to gather my thoughts. I have time to put myself in the right mental frame, and I'm here early. So I got all this opportunity to allow myself to say to myself, who needs to see me? Who needs my opportunity? But all these people saying, my money don't stretch as far as it used to stretch. Now, guys, before I got on this call, I ended up picking 2 people before I got on the call. Now, I don't know if you guys realize this, but when you come to a big event, you do realize that most of the people that leave the event that you're at, they're going to another location other than your location. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that because I see a few people looking like they don't understand. If you're picking somebody at a big event, the chances of them going into another location other than where you are is huge. Think about that for a minute. It's huge. Are you saying you got to go to a big event? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is if you put your feet in front of you and walk outside of your door, prepare yourself to realize that you're going to be talking to a lot of people that do not live in your area. That should be motivation by itself. On top of the fact that you got an opportunity to share an opportunity with somebody that when they go back to wherever they are, you're already there. I'm gonna repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that, Kush. All the way in Canada, I'm gonna repeat that because I tell people all the time, I'm all over the country with this thing, right? And Canada. I'm gonna repeat that. I'm all over the country. So I don't care who I make contact with, I'm already there. So I never have to worry about not being somewhere in the United States. So if I meet somebody that's from Canada, I'm already there. New York, I'm already there. Rhode Island, I'm already there. Come on now. Connecticut, I'm already, I don't have to think I'm there. Rick Cubiat, I don't have to think we're in Hawaii. We're in Hawaii. Darryl Ransom, I don't have to think we're in Tennessee. We're already in Tennessee. So I don't care how much I throw my rock, I'm hitting somebody in the head dead center. Okay, I'm gonna let that go, Mr. Thomas. I'm gonna let that go because somebody got to understand the power of this pivot. Now, if I didn't think about nothing else, I thought about all the people that I would miss if I did not come out of this bed and sit where I'm sitting at. Because I don't care who I talk to throughout this day. Not only are they already doing the majority of my stuff, but I'm already in their location. Now, how is that for motivation? I'm already in their location. So how is that for motivation? Gloria Foster, if you get nothing out of what came out of my mouth today, understand, I don't care who you talk to across this country, you're already there. That's the power of a pivot mentality. Because if you pivot your mentality to think the right way, you'll never have to worry about missing a thing. The thing that we have to understand is it's our mentality that keeps us in a stale position. It's our mentality. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think you're losing, you will lose. But if you realize, if your mentality clicks one iota to the right, and you realize that you have everything that everybody's doing, business and residential. How's that for being cocky? Deborah Rockmore, tell them you got business and residential at the same time because you gotta be factual with people. And then I even told the last two people I picked this morning, I said, by the way, my face is on the website because I want documentation to beat my conversation. When I get them my information, I want them to see my phone number at the top because credibility is important. And I want to see this nasty mug right here. So when they see me smiling, they'll realize that there's something going on about this opportunity because not only did he give me his personal phone number, but I got all his relevant info. I think we got some, guys. Rain, sleet, or shine, I think we got some with this ACN opportunity. So for those are out there that are thinking they can't do this opportunity, it's too hard, it may not work. Guys, it's working. It's absolutely working. It's going to work in the sunshine. It's going to work at night. It's going to work in the middle of the night. It's working 24/7. With or without you, this train is moving. If I were you guys, I would take a very serious thought to re-energizing myself for this 2025 because I got a suspicious mentality that tells me there's more people out here that's looking for this opportunity, guys, that we're giving ourselves credit for. Because I can understand if we didn't have what everybody already has. When I got up this morning and I recognized all these people that are on these ride shares, that are looking for other opportunities in the snow. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me they're already doing my stuff? They was doing it before I even introduced it to them. And all I have to do is be responsible for passing them the information that they're already doing. Somebody gonna get that. Somebody gonna get that. All I have to do is be responsible, Kenny Hansen, for giving them the information that they already have and giving them a choice of whether they want to make some money, save some money, or do both. Now, everything we got is already in place. Now, Harrison Mills, I can see if it wasn't in place now. This is a real fireside conversation. I just want to get down to the nuts and bolts of it now. I can see if we had something that we had to germ up, that we had to kickstart, that we had to fall on our face and rip our clothes up and scream like a kid that's 3 years old. But Joshua Casey, if all of these people that are on this call would understand that we got this thing rolling for 32 years, that alone tells everybody the credibility is solid. You name me 5 companies that's been up 32 years. Think about it. That's got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, that's got a track record that's second to none. And we can't even tell you who's in second place. I'm gonna stop. Freddie Sherman, I'm gonna stop. I don't want you to wreck your car. I see you driving. I'm gonna stop this conversation. Because I want somebody to tell me, G. Valdez, where do you go and get a 32-year track record with an A+ rate with the Better Business Bureau and the 4 co-founders still on the helm today? Joshua Casey, if I told 3 people that, they could not argue with me in a fist fight. You get what I'm saying, brother? This is factual information that we're scared to tell people a lot of times because we don't want them to say no. What in the world do I care about somebody telling me no about something they already doing? Oh, I'm stop, I'm stop, I'm stop, I'm stop, I'm stop, because they already doing it. So the fact that they already doing my stuff should give me the super confidence, Kathleen Williams, to go out there and let them know, what do you want to do? Because if they want to come and be a customer, at some point they're gonna decide to be an IPO because it just make common sense. But if I got a pivot mentality, I'm going after everybody that I can go after. Now, this is what I thought about, and I'm gonna share this conversation with you, and I'm off this call. Mr. Thomas, I thought about if I'm here in the snow, right? And all these different media outlets, this is gonna be the only game on tonight. The other game was played yesterday, so we're gonna be in prime time. So everybody and their mama is gonna be looking at this game. And from what I understand, this place is gonna be packed. And you mean to tell me everybody that walk in the door already has my stuff and I don't have to germ it up. It's already there. And all I had to do was get out the bed, take a few steps, get in an automobile, get here. Now I'm here. And wait on the blessings to fall in. All because I had a pivot mentality. I found something out, guys, and I'm gonna leave you with this. It's not that we can't make it in life. The thing that stops most people is their mentality. It's what they think about themselves. It has very little to do with exterior mentality, but interior mentality. So what you think about yourself matters more to you and your motivation than it would ever matter to somebody else. Somebody thought about getting up this morning and didn't do it. Somebody still in the bed. But Mr. Foster has feet on the ground. Why? Because I want different. And if I want different, I have to do different. My call to you guys is, what are you thinking about that's going to change the trajectory of your life? With that said, Mr. Thomas, that has been my time. Thank you for your platform, sir, as always. Mr. Jabri in the back. God bless you guys. Thank you for coming back, and we'll see you guys in March.